Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bundesliga week. Wait, what is the 4-4? 43.
4. We're at 43, aren't we? Or are we at 42?
43. But you're putting 4 and 4.
No, 4 and 3, bro.
Oh,
What is that? I'm like I don't know.
I was looking out my peripheral, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Like, wait, do I have an extra finger? What the fuck happened?
I saw an extra finger. So, but yes, good evening, welcome. We are episode 43, Bundesliga week 2, and we will go quickly over week 1, and we will also quickly go over what's coming tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. And I believe there's a game on Monday.
No. Yeah, Monday as well. Yeah, no, Tuesday.
No, Tuesday, because it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I think they skipped this coming up weekend.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming up. So
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, okay. So they're not, like one of those, like a quick week. Okay, so basically we're 2 days late. So next week you'll see us pretty much back to back. Right?
Back to back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to back. Kind of like Drake deal. But okay, but we're not that cool. So we'll tone it down a little bit. How are your impressions of should we say week 1? Because it's kind of like we're starting over.
It's week 1 of the Rona.
Okay, week 1 of the return.
Post-Rona.
Post crap BS pandemic. All right, continue.
Yeah. So I don't know. It felt weird. No people. It almost was like, but then I'm used to it with MLS. Sometimes there's no people in certain arenas, so it's like, hey, it kind of looks the same, kind of feels the same. So whatever. Except these guys are getting paid more and play better. But Haaland, I mean, what can we say? He's a man that's like, I don't know. He's the Kawhi Leonard of the sport. I'm kind of guessing now with his interviews. It's gonna be simple man, just to be there.
That's what they portrayed him as. But then there was like more footage that came out, and he's laughing, and he was a little bit more, I guess, talkative, more open in a sense. I don't know. It was a small clip, but for the most part, he is a Kawhi Leonard. I'll go with you on that one.
So we'll see what happens next with him. I hope he doesn't become the Kawhi Leonard of the sport. We don't need any more, that crap going on. No, it was good. Sad Gio Reyna didn't play. I think that's what we were all waiting for and expecting for. But it goes to show you that these players needed more time before they came back. Overall, it was great. We saw goals. Only one game was 0-0, and I think that was Paderborn and I'm forgetting
Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Yes, the relegated team. So it doesn't surprise me there. It doesn't surprise me there, but the rest of it, I'm just glad it's back.
Yeah, I for one was super glad. I did wake up early for the Dortmund thrashing of Schalke. Unfortunate. What I didn't like, because you saw that I tweeted, I was kind of triggered or whatnot. What annoys me is that they score and they gotta celebrate like, oh yeah, cool dude, like, high five, but stay over there. Or, like, these guys have been tested. They're following the protocols. I feel like they should be allowed a little wiggle room to just be like, touch here, touch, like.
What team hugged it? What team hugged it out? Was it Hertha?
It was
no, right.
It was somebody did it, and he got like he got like blasted, and he was like, no, I was just telling him something. I forget the player's name, but I saw it on Twitter. He like basically had Buddy's like whole head next to his face, and he got like torn apart for that. I'm like, they both been tested. They came back negative. So what's the big deal? that's the only thing that really bothered me. The fans, I don't really mind that. I kind of like the sound of, hearing the players talk to each other, communication. Those are things we'd never get to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just thinks like, oh, these guys are amazing and they just go out there and play. No, like they do what you're taught, in rec and moving forward. As the amateur footballer or novice or whatever you want to consider yourself. So that was cool. I think Clone had the mascot in the stands. He was watching the game. That was kind of funny. It was a cool little, at least somebody was in the stadium. They made like a little social media thing about it. It was pretty interesting. Good touch. But yeah, that was really the only thing that bothered me. Everything was cool. The games being back, great. Surprised Bayern didn't score 80. Lewandowski does score 40 for 5 consecutive seasons in a row. So bigs up to Lewandowski, as we both said. Lewandowski is the guy to watch out for, other than Haaland and
Timo.
That's about it. Oh yeah, Timo. Yeah, but did
Timo sucked this time. Timo blew.
And then another thing that we did see is just injuries. Like I don't think it wasn't that they're not ready. I just don't think that the training they get on a daily basis, every day going to training, like at their respective club facilities, is their training at the club facilities is better than what they probably have been doing the last couple months at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure they did an hour or two, and then most of them were playing FIFA the rest of the time. So, like I didn't think we'd see as many. I think the most injuries we saw were in the Borussia Schalke game.
Yep.
Right? Like a couple Schalke players went out. So good thing for the 5 subs, because that definitely came in handy. And yeah, like that's basically what my take was. I got triggered. I was excited. I saw goals. What more can you ask for?
It's back. That's all we want.
It's back. Exactly.
That's all we want at this point.
And then another thing is people are starting to realize that the Bundesliga is a really good league, and they probably should have been watching a while ago.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, so I kind of guess we know the recap on the Dortmund Schalke. For those that didn't get it or didn't get to see it or don't know yet for some odd reason, it was 4-0. And everybody was raving about Hazard and what's his face?
I'm blanking on the name right now.
He's the one that replaced Gio last minute in the starting 11.
Hazard replaced. Hazard was the one who replaced Gio. Was it?
Oh, okay. Then I'm thinking the other
Guerrero.
Guy.
Guerrero?
No, not the fullback. He's a midfielder.
The Hood? No, was it the Hood? Was it? No. Was it the Hood? No. Yeah, it was Guerrero.
Was it? No, but that's not what I'm thinking of. All right. Okay. So for some reason I closed that app. No, it's another midfielder, not Hazard. It's what's his face? I'm gonna be mad when I read it.
Julian Brandt.
There you go. Boom. I think now you said that first name, and I just wanted to say that was him. Yeah, Rafael Guerrero scored, but okay, so no, I'm not thinking midfield. I'm thinking forward. Julian Brandt and Hazard, but no, there was somebody else. Oh my God!
I'm having the Hood, Guerrero, Delaney, and Hakimi.
I might be thinking of the game, so forgive me, everybody. I've been on a alcohol binge. No, I'm just kidding. Like, should I joke like that? Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. Back to the game.
We blame Jersey Mike's, everybody. So at this point, remember, #fuck Jersey Mike's, all right? I said it. Mario didn't say it, but I said it. Fuck Jersey Mike's.
I love Jersey Mike's. I have so many points with Jersey Mike's. My favorite sub place. But yeah, so that was an interesting game. Like we said, a lot of injuries. The only shining bright star on Schalke was our boy Weston McKennie.
He looked off. He really looked. Whole Schalke looked off. They seemed like they weren't ready for the game, and I get the distancing training and everything, but God, it's gonna be a while before everything gels. And I don't know, like you said, Mario, since everybody's been tested, why not let them have full contact training at least the day before, and then test them again the day of, and whoever comes out, get them out of the team. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, you're gonna see some teams suffer, and that's gonna hurt them in the long run. But the teams that are doing well,
yeah. Schalke was a bit off. I will agree. Weston McKennie to me was a bright star. I'm not trying to be biased because I'm American and he's American, and I want him to be good, but he really was. He made a couple critical interceptions, a couple stops to Dortmund's very ferocious counterattacking play. And then at times, Schalke did look like they wanted to score or they had the potential to score, but Dortmund has that ability to just like sit back, take that pressure, and in an instant just shoot up the field and score. And they do it with ease. And that's the thing. I believe when it was 3-0, Dortmund only had 3 shots on goal. What was the score? 3-0. So they took advantage of every time they went up the field and took a shot on goal. But I think Schalke will look a little bit better against Augsburg. Augsburg is a very hot and cold team. They were kind of down in the dumps at the beginning of the season, and they've made their way up into the mid-table. Yeah, we'll just see how Schalke. I feel like Schalke at least gets a tie this week, if anything. And we'll just see how it goes. You said Timo didn't score this week, right?
No, Timo did not score. Timo was not Timo this week. He was, I don't know. He was just, he felt like just another average player that game. And it's how can I say it? Luka Jovic. He tore up the Bundesliga last year, goes to Real Madrid, and now we have a Luka Jovic that basically his stock has just fallen down because he can't seem to score. And can Timo reproduce what he does at RB Leipzig over to a Premier League team if he goes to one?
That's a good question. It's very interesting because, all right, everybody says the Premier League is the best league, the toughest league. So you're going to say that Luka goes from, what was it, Frankfurt, right? And goes to Real Madrid, can't get minutes. And then when he does get the minutes, doesn't look like he's going to do anything. And I think he has like, 2 goals, 1 or 2 goals, something like that. You would have expected a little bit more. Not saying that the La Liga is easy or whatnot, but a player of his caliber, what he showed, scoring like crazy as well in the Champions League, or no, what was the Europa League with Frankfurt? You would expect a little bit more coming out of him. So then, let's say Timo goes to Liverpool. Is he going to be able to produce what Sadio Mane and Salah do? Who knows? Is he going to be better than Firmino for them?
I don't think he can. I don't think he will be better than Firmino. Firmino's just Brazilian talent. You can't really replace a Brazilian talent with German talent, in my opinion. But I look at Liverpool, and this is I'm taking my bias out the window right now, but I'm looking at players up front. Firmino stays. You keep Mane, but Salah is the one that you want to get rid of. Is Timo a better option than Salah at this point? you would have to say yes. But if the Jovic thing happens again, where if Timo leaves and all of a sudden Liverpool becomes shit up front, who do they have now? They'll have nobody. Yeah. And that kind of leads me to now who I'm call it Leverkusen with Kai Havertz, because Kai is another player that's doing extremely well and has been doing extremely well. That's been linked to the Premier League as well. Leverkusen and Leipzig are right there neck and neck. They're what, a point or 2 points apart from each other in fourth and fifth, something like that.
Leverkusen and who? And Leipzig.
Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah, 1 point. 51 and 50, respectively.
Yeah. So I don't think Leipzig is going to catch up to Bayern anymore. I think that's it. That's done. But the race will be for fourth and fifth place, and we'll see. I want to see a battle between Kai and Timo to see who does better between the two of them. And I love Timo, and I think he does great in the Bundesliga. But I think if he leaves the Bundesliga, that's just going to be end of Timo. I don't think the Premier League will just show him that he's not meant to be in the Premier League. I think the defenders in the Premier League will just bully him to death.
So you're basically saying the ceiling for Timo is the Bundesliga.
That or go over to Spain.
Hey man, what are you trying to say about my league?
Hey, I'm just saying he would be better suited at a Spanish club, and you know which one I'm thinking at this point, because I think your club.
Valencia?
Well, yeah, Valencia do need a striker, but I think your club as well is getting up there in age with your strikers.
I don't know, man. I don't know. My guy's at F1, so you know.
Hey man, you see Giroud pull up in his go-kart recently? I was like, damn.
Yeah, the Ferrari, yeah, it's really nice.
That boy, but yeah, I love.
I don't know Timo at Real Madrid. I wouldn't mind it. I just feel like we could do better. I think Luka Jovic needs next season. I don't think he'll finish this season off. He came back injured like an idiot. So who knows what he was doing in his quarantine time or whatever. I don't know, man. I think Timo, I feel like anybody can go anywhere and produce. The thing is, you just have to show up for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like either you're in or either you give it your all or you just basically you become a bust. You know, it's kind of like Gareth Bale, like awesome player, and then slowly just went downhill. You just have these ready, man. Like you just have these like super ready. I'm gonna ignore that though.
I mean, he is a better golfer than he is a player.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree. 4 Champions Leagues, scored a brace in one of them, and a beautiful goal at one. Beautiful goal, and then a screamer, thanks to Karius being garbage. But that's near here or there. But yeah, back to Timo. I wouldn't mind him, but like I said, I feel like we do better, and I feel like every player that plays at the level he's been playing at deserves a chance to get that move. Is that it? And especially if he's been playing at the level that he is currently at. Mm-hmm. And then he either shows us that he's about it or he's not. It's like saying like we could be like, oh, Mbappe is like super awesome. Yeah, Madrid needs to sign him, and then he could come to Madrid and just straight up flop. Like it can happen to anybody. It's just I just feel like when you produce, you should be given the opportunity because you're showing that you're capable. So
Mbappe can turn into, Madrid Kaká.
That would be horrible. I love Kaká. One of my favorite players. But yeah. So yeah, who do they play? Who does Timo get the chance to score against this weekend?
I think they're playing. I think it is the game again. It's what do you call it? It is Leverkusen and I think it is Leverkusen and
No,
no,
they play
it's
Mainz
Mainz.
on Sunday.
I mean,
A
he'll
morning
score.
game for us.
He'll
You think
score.
he'll score?
He'll score. Yeah, he'll score against Mainz. I don't think you'll have a problem against Mainz. It's just
They gave up
who
two
do they
last
play at?
weekend. So they play at Mainz.
Yeah, he'll score. I'll put my faith in his scoring, but yeah,
I guess we'll have to see how that one goes. So as we can all see, you're currently wearing a beautiful Hertha Berlin jersey. Berlin blew the doors off of Hoffenheim last week. How do you see them tomorrow against Union Berlin?
see, it's not a traditional derby where both sides hate each other. That's the thing that everyone has to understand. It's one of those derbies where the fans actually like each other for some strange reason. They're friends, and maybe as of recent, it's gotten a little bit more heated. But comparing the two sides, just from what we've seen, I think it's enough sample size for me to say Hertha's better than Union. But
Yeah.
I'll give the nod to Hertha all the time. I just think they're the better team. They've been up in the Bundesliga more than Union have been. Hertha did well last weekend just to stay up, to have their chances to stay up and move up the table. I think they'll be better off winning if they get the draw. Great for them, but any losses by both teams will just be a downfall in my opinion. I just don't want them to go back to the Bundesliga too. Please, yeah, please keep them up. Keep them up. That's the only thing I want. Everyone else can go the fuck down. Keep them up.
Oh, well, I did some research, and it wasn't really too much difficult research. But Union did beat them in the first meeting that they had earlier in the season. So it's not gonna be an easy game, I guess. You can't say like since Union's the new team into the Bundesliga, you expect, all the new teams in any league that come up from the second division sometimes to be, you know, the lesser of the two. Um, so what do you see the score being tomorrow?
To playing at Hertha, so they're playing at the Olympia. So I will give 3-1 to Hertha.
Man.
I
So
kind of want to see my guy. I want to see my guy Piontek play, but I don't think he is going to play.
Yeah, I don't think so. I did a little bit of reading in possible lineups, and he is not. He is not one. Let me look over it again.
That's another fall from grace story right there. Did great. Where was he at before Milan?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. You see, he's not out. Is Kalu and Rikic and doubtful. No, but he's not in the possible lineup to start.
Yeah.
So he probably might get some minutes, but he is not definitely going to start, or probably. I'm looking here. Oh, I did not know Subotic plays at Union. That's good to know. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna go. I think it's funny as I say that he was like the picture on the article. Oh man, I'm really bad. My eyesight is horrible today. First I think you have 80,000 fingers, and now I can't even tell who Subotic is in the main profile picture of the article. Okay, so Union lost 2-0 last week to Bayern.
But it's Bayern.
Yeah, it is Bayern. But yeah, I thought they would. I guess I probably did. I picked Union last week too. I wanted to upset because I wanted a tighter race for the finish, for the first place, for the title race. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I'm here, people. I'm here. Okay, so this is interesting. 11, we have Hertha Berlin, and in 12, we have Union Berlin with a point difference. So I'm gonna go Union. I'm gonna go 2-1.
All right.
2-1 win. Just to make it interesting. You're rocking the Bertha jersey. Even though it's Hertha, I know, but I mixed the Berlin and the Hertha for you people out there. And yeah, I'm just gonna go Union 2-1. Subicic is gonna score both goals. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go that far. That'd be interesting.
Flip this.
Mario has lost his marbles. But yeah, definitely not going that far with it. All right.
We got on Saturday.
Yeah, let's go over some predictions. All right, so I basically, for everybody, the Berlin Derby is the first game of the match day 27.
So it is 11:30 my time, 2:30 Eastern.
Yeah. This light is pissing me off.
So no excuse not to watch it, people.
Yeah, everybody should be awake. I should even be awake with my sleep schedule. So, and it's on multiple broadcasting stations. So
is it on multiple?
Well, that's what it says here on my thing. It's most likely for us. For us, it's gonna be Fox in America. Fox. But I'm just saying, like around the world, it's gonna be on multiple broadcasting stations.
Yep.
So give up on the news for a couple hours. Stop brainwashing yourself and watch some football. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And then Saturday morning, we get to wake up at 9:30. Well, you should probably wake up earlier than that. Eat a nice breakfast. Make your coffee if you drink coffee. I'm really not a big coffee fan. I like juice. Interesting fact. You're welcome. Anyways, we have actually 1, 2, 3, 4 games that you're able to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about at the 9:30 blocks.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right, huh? I'm looking at Bayern, and that's late.
Yeah, that's at 12:30. That's like my lunchtime. So wake up, get your breakfast, and then you get a chance to pick out of 4 games, or if you have money to blow, and you have 80,000 TVs like a bar or something, then you have 4 games you can watch at the same time. And the first one is Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Bayern Leverkusen. I'm gonna assume that you're gonna go with Mönchengladbach.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling you were, because I am too. I don't know why. I just Mönchengladbach. I'm gonna stay with it. Anytime that they play for the rest of the season, I'm gonna go with them. Unless they play Schalke again for some odd reason. Well, they probably do. I don't know. But just everybody say it with me. If you're watching this, say it with me. Mönchengladbach. I'm probably saying it super wrong, but just you get my drift. It's just fun to say.
Yes, it is.
So why not have them win, right? And Bayer Leverkusen, they both won last week. Leverkusen wins 4-1 against Bremen, and Mönchengladbach beats Frankfurt 3-1. So they both scored a lot of goals last week. So fingers crossed we get to see a lots of goals in their game Saturday. I'm thinking tomorrow.
It's another top game. It's a top 5 game. It's a race. I mean, if Leverkusen wins, they jump up into the Champions League spot. Leverkusen gets a Champions League spot. Gladbach sees them go down.
Yeah,
I don't think they want that.
Gladbach goes down to 4th. Leipzig goes down to 5th.
5th, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting little match. So it has a lot of things to look forward to. Who's in? Is Mönchengladbach going to stay in third? Are we going to get a lot of goals? They can make a lot of goals. It's just so many things possible. So let's have our fingers crossed. And then we have Wolfsburg and Borussia Dortmund. I'm gonna go with Dortmund this week. I'm gonna go with Dortmund. 2-0.
Yeah, I mean you can't really bet against Dortmund right now. They have the attacking power. I don't think they don't have the defensive power, but who needs defense when you can outscore your opponents in any fucking match? So
yeah, definitely.
Dortmund, I'm gonna give them 4-1. Holland brace again.
So you're gonna go with another four piece there. Okay, so they get scored on this week though.
They get scored on this week. Yeah, Wolfsburg can score.
They can. Yeah, you're right. They are better than Schalke by 2 points. All right. So how do you say this one? Freiburg or Freiburg?
Freiburg,
right? Okay, that's what I thought. And then we have Werder Bremen. I'm gonna pull for Bremen because they need all the pooling they can get because they need to get out of the relegation.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for Bremen. I just love their shirts. I can't stand to see them down Bundesliga 2 with such beautiful shirts and just be like styling and profiling down there like Ric Flair. Woo! That one sucks. That sucked by me. I'm sorry, Ric Flair. I'm sorry.
Hey man, it's the effort. At least you pulled through. You stuck with it.
But yeah, Werder Bremen. Woo! There we go.
All right, so Sal redeemed himself, and we both picked Bremen, right? Okay, both picked Bremen. Then we have Paderborn and Hoffenheim. Paderborn gave us a boring game last week. I see them having another boring game, and Hoffenheim wins 1-0 because they couldn't even score last week, so they just barely put it off. That's what I'm gonna go with. Right? Agree?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. At 12:30 Saturday, 23rd May of 2020. Horrible year. We have Bayern and Frankfurt. I'm going with the upset because I need Dortmund to at least catch up somewhat to make this interesting.
I'm going with the upset also. Frankfurt can beat Bayern. I wanna see that title race. I want to see something. I want to see it go down to the last day of the matches. Right? Yeah,
I agree. So upset it is. I don't care what the score is. I just want to upset. That's about it. Okay, so we agree. Schalke and Augsburg. Well, I said it. I'm okay with a tie. I prefer a win. Schalke can claw their way back into a qualification for the Europa League spot, but they just have to keep winning and stop playing like dog crap. So I'm gonna go with Schalke. That's the team I go for, and I'm gonna say 2-1.
I'm gonna go Schalke 2-0.
Okay, I appreciate your support. And then the Leipzig Mainz, we already went. We said Leipzig should be winning this one. No offense to Mainz, but Timo Werner is better than a lot of players that you have. Okay, so we move forward.
Timo don't go. Timo don't go.
So now we move. Oh wait, by the way, Schalke Augsburg Sunday at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck that.
Bundesliga is pissing me off with these early ass Schalke games. Why the hell is Schalke getting shafted with these early ass games? I'm getting shafted as well. Why the hell do I have to wake up so damn early? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna try to relax. And then also the Mainz Leipzig game, everybody is at 9:30 Eastern time. So what, 6 for you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then the Cologne Fortuna Düsseldorf is at 12 Eastern time. So you guys can do your math, depending where you are, where you're watching this from. I'm gonna go. We got the boy over there in Fortuna. Am I gonna roll a dice against him? I think I might because I don't know something about the goats. I didn't go for them last week. I don't think, or did I?
Do it. Go for the goats. No, you
I
didn't.
think I did go for the goats.
Did you?
I can't remember. I think so. Who they play?
Who did play? Yeah, let's find
Mine.
out. Mine.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
Ended
because
up
I
in the
went
draw
with them.
anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for the goats. I apologize to my beautiful goalie that plays on our national team. But I'm gonna have to go with Clone on this one.
Yo, I'm rolling with the goats as well. I don't have much to say. I think my scrolling lets me say it for me now.
Oh, well, yeah, he needs to get out of there. But they own him, so when is Stefan gonna get out of there? Who knows? Um, so yeah, that concludes the games for this week, and then you'll see us. Damn. All right. So we're definitely gonna have to stick on schedule because you're definitely gonna have to see us on Monday.
You have to see us on Monday. You'll have to see us on Thursday also.
Yeah. So you're gonna see us a lot next week. I hope you're excited for that. Oh wait. Okay, so not this weekend, but next Saturday I will be off. So we're gonna have to find Sal a buddy for match day. What is it? Match day 29 and match day 30. No, well, at least the preview for 30. I could do the recap with you when I get back. Well, so for match day 31, we'll be together again.
If not, it's a solo show by me.
Yeah, I'll watch from where I'm at. So I'll tune in that way, if anything. So everybody, that is week number 1, post BS, the rest, you know the rest. Thank goodness for Bundesliga. And it's crazy. Everybody's watching. Everybody is watching the Bundesliga, from NFL players to basketball players or NBA players here. The whole world is watching. Like, we needed this. And then there are some people that are being like, oh, these teams are being greedy and they're doing it for the money. And I'm tired of you a-holes. Like, you guys are like the Debbie Downers of everything there is in the world. Like, there's always somebody to complain. So I guess, I probably should be thankful for that. Because you're just making me look normal and you're looking like an idiot. So yeah, we'll leave it there. But I'm excited. A lot of us are excited. Let us enjoy, and you go cry in your corner. And so yeah, everybody's watching. So guys, support your Bundesliga team, or just support the Bundesliga in general. And soon enough, we'll have every league back and rolling. And don't stay home, but stay safe, be precautious. We should always be precautious. We should always be washing our hands. We should always be taking a shower. Nothing's ever changed. Nothing should change. I don't know, like, when we decided to be dirty people, but whatever. Anyways, enough ranting. The show's in the books. Sal, I'm gonna have to borrow that jersey.
Wait, what jersey? People, you're gonna see me in all different shirts for the Bundesliga as continue. I think I've already purchased every team's shirt for this season.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what shirt to wear next on Monday. I'm gonna go with Wolfsburg.
All right, we'll go with Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg. So next Monday we'll be seeing Sal in a Wolfsburg shirt. And that concludes everything. Now for real.
My poor bank account.
Well, we'll start a GoFundMe if anything, Sal. Don't worry, we're here for you. But not a GoFundMe for more kids. A GoFundMe
The
to
kid
get
fund
you
me.
food.
Hey, that's a good idea. Kid fund me. We'll go add in that right now.
But yeah, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching this later or listening to us or whatever. I hope we make your day a little bit better. And enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night, afternoon, whatever it may be. Sal, thank you for taking part. And I shall see you again on Monday.
Monday. Let's go, people.
Are you playing the piano?
We're ending the show, Mario. Come on, man.
But you were like, you're doing this, so I legit thought you were
ending the show. Let's go, bro.
I thought you were doing like a Elton John kind of vibe to the show.
We're ending the show correctly, man.
You keep doing that. Watch. You keep doing that, and then play your nice little keyboard as we say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one.